to Everything Mental Health with your hosts, Stephen Edwards and Maureen Edwards.
So just continuing on that anger subject and ways that it presents psychologically, and bringing in that anxiety again, which seems to be a very, very important piece to anger.
Yes. So anxiety is very closely related with anger. And they're not always present together, but they are communicating. Anxiety is a physical response to something emotional that you're feeling or that you're thinking. And how people react to anxiety differs, but one of the more common themes, I think, is you get frustrated with yourself, you get frustrated with people around you, you get frustrated with the situation. And when you're feeling all this frustration in conjunction with the physical symptoms of a raced heart, of sweating, of your body heating up, all these things happening at the same time, and then you're combining that with something in your head that's either giving you fear or frustration or usually those things, right? So you can explode super quick once all these things happen together.
Yes. And what you were saying there about the thoughts that can cycle around while all this other stuff is happening can be the tipping point. So I think that's an important part of this psychological ways it presents. It could be presenting as a certain pattern of thoughts, or one thought that keeps on going all the time, or it's sort of there, but then it presents itself in inopportune times for whatever the triggers are in the environment, maybe. But yeah, there can be thought patterns that create this cascade effect in the body, in the mind, psychologically, and then there's an anger outburst or an anger implosion. So I was just thinking, like, what kind of thoughts might be triggering for a person who is prone to having anger outbursts?
It could be thoughts of not being good enough, you're not able to complete a task, self-worth issues. Mm-hmm. It could be just an anxiety of a certain event that you deal with on a day-to-day. Say you have social anxiety and you're in a social setting, right? So you're already elevated past what your baseline is, right? So it's going to be a lot easier for things to bother you.
Yes.
So if you're in that kind of environment, it can speed up the process for sure. Sorry, go on.
Well, I think what you brought up is in any of these situations, it could be a lack of confidence that you can handle it, right? And certainly when you're having those physiological symptoms and then the reaction happens, that's going to decrease your confidence that you can handle the anger or handle the anxiety that was related with the anger. So I think that is a very important part. That's why learning the skills, practicing the skills, being aware of what's going on in your body, your mind, and your psychology is informing you so that you will develop more confidence over time. And over time, when you learn that you can control it, that you can maybe switch it around or have a way of venting it in a healthy way, that's what creates confidence,
Absolutely.
assuredness.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And there's a direct correlation between what you think you can do and what you can't do.
Mm.
If you believe in yourself, you're going to be able to accomplish a heck of a lot more than if you don't. That's just
Right.
that's just the reality.